So, the Barcelona Grand Prix is finally over, and for most of the afternoon, it looked like we were watching a time management exercise disguised as a Formula One race. Beneath all the conservation, yellow flags, strategy calls, and radio messages, there was a dramatic finish. Two late retirements, Ferrari's first win of the season, and Lewis Hamilton finally standing on the top step in red. Coming into the race, everyone knew tyre degradation would be the deciding factor. Most of the grid started on mediums or softs, while Aston Martin gambled on hard tyres, although Fernando Alonso's afternoon was already compromised after starting from the pit lane. At the front, both Mercedes launched brilliantly. Lando Norris immediately challenged Kimi Antonelli into turn 1, while Max Verstappen stayed close behind. But despite the pressure, the top three remained exactly as they started. Further back, Charles Leclerc made one of the best starts on the grid, slicing his way into 7th, while Oscar Piastri found himself vulnerable throughout the race. Once the opening laps settled down, Barcelona became exactly what everyone expected: tyre management. Almost every driver was being told to preserve. Grip was disappearing, cars were sliding through corners, and nobody wanted to push too hard too early. George Russell, however, looked like the exception. He was setting purple sectors throughout the opening stint and steadily built his lead against his opponents. But strategy quickly became more important than outright pace. Hamilton was the first frontrunner to pit, diving onto hard tyres and successfully attempting the undercut. Leclerc delayed his stop to gain track position, and Antonelli continued to balance his advantage over Norris. As the race entered its second half, Ferrari suddenly became the story. Leclerc passed Piastri on track, and Hamilton looked even quicker. He was setting fastest laps, hitting all purple sectors and charging through the field. Ferrari's strategy team nailed the timing throughout the race. When Alonso stopped on track and brought out a virtual safety car, Ferrari gained a crucial advantage. After another pit stop, Hamilton emerged ahead of both Mercedes drivers and suddenly had clean air in front of him. Behind Hamilton, Mercedes had a different problem. Both drivers were fast enough to challenge for victory, but they were also racing each other. Antonelli and Russell spent much of the afternoon being reminded to manage the tyres and focus on the bigger picture. The team wanted them fighting for P1, not fighting each other. But eventually the battle came anyway. Antonelli attacked, Russell fought back. The pair traded positions through multiple corners before Antonelli finally made the move stick. However, with just a handful of laps remaining, Antonelli suddenly slowed. After controlling his pace for much of the race and surviving constant pressure, his afternoon ended parked at the side of the circuit with an engine issue. To make matters worse, Leclerc retired shortly afterwards with power steering and hydraulic problems after going into the gravel. The second virtual safety car sealed the result. Lewis Hamilton crossed the line to claim his first victory for Ferrari, his 7th win around this track. Russell inherited second, and Norris completed an all-British top 3 for the first time since 1968. Barcelona was another statement for Ferrari. The season has only just begun and Hamilton is still very much in contention for the championship. Now, with a short break in the F1 calendar, we focus on what's to come next. The Red Bull Ring will be one of the most important tracks to decide the development of this championship battle. So, enjoy the rest of your weekend and join me throughout the week for all the coverage.